I'm Eliot Thompson.
I'm Breck Gordon.
And I'm Chris Metcalfe.
And this is the Pure Chaos Party Podcast.
Woo!
Woo!
Cue the music.
Every episode, we dive deep into a type of party. Today, I have a very exciting party to tell you guys about. Are you ready?
Yeah.
It's Andrew Jackson's cheese party. Are you familiar with this?
No, nobody's ever been familiar with that.
No. Yeah, I have no idea. I don't know anything about politics.
Okay.
It doesn't, I don't think it.
Andrew Jackson. Does that ring a bell?
Yeah, he's on the 20. He's my straw for all my...
Is he on the 5?
Andrew Jackson? I thought he's on the 20.
I think he's on the 20.
Wait, are you guys fucking with me?
I actually don't know.
No, he's on the 20.
I legit know one thing.
Okay, he's on the 20.
That is it, that Andrew Jackson's
Okay,
on the 20.
we have one fact. Okay, so Andrew Jackson had a cheese
You know
party.
about his cheese party, but you don't know what denomination of money.
I
what money
never
he's on.
claimed to know
That's
useful information.
That's why they were gonna put Tubman. They're gonna put old Tubby on the 20
You
because
can't put Tubman on money or anybody that's nice on the money because it's all going to get turned into a tube to put Coke up your nose or whatever pill you crushed up.
That's
you have
true.
Harriet Tubman on there. That's terrible for her.
right. It should only be bad people.
Yeah, that's
on
what
the,
I'm saying.
on the money. Yeah.
I
He's
mean,
evil, dude.
it's true.
Why would you want to put these nice people on something that's
Maybe it would
evil?
cut down on drug use. You'd roll up. You'd have the your little bag out in front of you, and you'd be like, I can't do Tubby I can't do Tubby like this. She's watching, you know, and so I'm gonna go to church actually instead.
Yeah,
That's how we beat drugs in the United States.
put
Nice people on the money.
It's Mr.
We've
Rogers.
already phased out straws.
Or-
So,
Yeah.
or go all coins,
oh my god.
full shrapnel, baby.
Okay, Andrew Jackson's cheese party. Okay, questions for you. When you hear cheese and party, what comes to mind?
Cheese party.
I mean, I have an answer. I'm waiting.
Oh, you should if you've got an answer.
like when people are like, "Oh, come over, we're having hors d'oeuvres, cubes of cheese,
Cheese tray,
like a cheese."
right? Classic.
Yeah. I would say pizza party, but I wouldn't say cheese party. Nothing comes to mind when you say cheese party. Also, that's not how you'd say hors d'oeuvres. I'm having a cheese
Coke
party.
bro. Cheese party.
No, nothing. So nothing. I'm running a huge blank when cheese
so
party.
we have no vision for Andrew Jackson's cheese party. Okay,
Well, not his cheese party.
or cheese parties.
Well, I just said the cube.
You have,
Yeah,
you don't.
But
Okay.
you were like, we're having somebody's. You've seen that, or that's just like your imagination.
Well, she just said, "What comes to mind when you hear of a cheese party?" And I'm thinking, cubes of cheese with the toothpicks in them, and we're having wine and hanging out. It's not classy, but
Yeah,
because
Low
no one was
budget
classy
cheese
calls it a
cocktail
cheese
party.
party.
cheese party.
Yeah.
That's like the sober version. That's like the nightmare sober version, where it's like where you remove the wine.
No wine. Yeah.
And it's cheese.
Just cheese.
And seltzer.
That's so gross. That's so gross. Okay, what is your relationship with cheese? Are you big cheese guys?
I was a huge cheese guy, and then my body turned on me. I think COVID made me lactose intolerant. I haven't looked into that, but it happened around.
Okay.
It happened around the same time, and since then, it's been a real. I mean, cheese is a huge part of my life. Like I was a pizza, burrito, 3-4 times a week guy,
And you can't at all now.
and I really try not to now.
Okay. You?
I mean, cheese is everywhere with me. I mean, it's
Okay.
like
Cheese is in your heart.
it's in my heart, it's in my veins, probably clogging up worsening my cholesterol.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, cheese. I mean, I feel like explaining it would just be dumb because I put cheese on everything.
Okay. I could take it or leave it. The
I mean,
only
it's not
dairy
healthy.
I couldn't give up would be Greek yogurt.
That you could not give up.
I could not give
You're
up.
so fit pilled, dude. It's ridiculous.
I know. It's
Greek
really bad.
yogurt?
I know.
Nobody even heard of
I
Greek yogurt
need
until
it.
5 years ago, and
Well,
you're
that's
like,
when I
and
got
you're like
sober,
putting
so-
Hell yeah.
You're like, I was just waiting for this to drop, and now.
Now I got that lean protein, and that's it. Yeah. Okay. So.
Ugh, nothing dries up my puss more than lean protein.
Oh my god.
God.
Okay.
Fucking grilled chicken breast. Blow my brains out, dude.
Seriously.
Rotisserie
lean
chicken?
protein.
I mean, I'll still eat it, but just like give me a thigh.
Okay.
The
Fine.
thighs are where all the
Give me a
flavor
thigh,
lies.
says Chris Metcalfe. All right. Okay.
My foodie.
Okay, cheese making has been around for about 4,000 years. Nobody knows who made the first cheese, but it is in ancient Egypt hieroglyphics referenced. Interesting. That's really all I got on the history of cheese.
But
It
that-
may have been discovered on accident
Thanks
by
for providing
trying
this-
to store milk, and then it curdled.
and somebody's
And
like,
then someone was like, well, let's just eat it anyway.
yeah.
And then they were like, this is really good.
What are these chunks?
Yeah.
Let's try it.
Yeah, let's try them.
Let's eat one of these chunks.
What milk are we? Are we talking cow? Are we talking goat? Are we talking breast
Camel.
milk? Camel.
We're talking
Camel milk?
sheep.
Sheep. Oh, okay.
Sheep
Okay.
were domesticated, I think, first or primarily. So sheep milk. Okay. So the average American during their lifetime consumes a ton of cheese, 1 ton of cheese.
1,000 pounds.
Yeah,
Wow.
it's a lot. A lot of cheese.
That doesn't
Chris
sound like
probably
that much.
double.
It's not that much.
Mozzarella, biggest seller in the U.S.
Yeah.
Cheddar, number 2. Okay?
Wait, mozzarella's number 1.
Yeah.
It's the pizza.
Pizza.
Oh,
It's the pizza.
Yeah, I guess.
It's
I know
the
you got all
pizza.
these pizza shops ordering
Yeah.
them in bulk.
It's the pizza.
See, I want a new census. I want to know what the household number 1 bought cheese is, because I bet you it's not mozzarella.
I bet
That's
it's cheddar,
probably
Yeah, it's probably cheddar
Velveeta.
or American.
which is I think considered a light cheddar.
Okay.
How do you feel about Velveeta?
I mean, look, I'll fuck with like a Velveeta mac and cheese every once in a blue moon, but like
I don't know what
typically
that.
I'm
I
not
don't know
going
what that
Velveeta.
is. I don't know what Velveeta is.
It's disgusting.
It's like the
It's
fake
plastic.
cheese.
Then I'm against it.
Yeah, oh yeah, your hippie household, you did not come in contact with Velveeta for sure. Okay, what is your favorite type of cheese, Chris?
Probably. I mean, probably like fresh, like Buffalo Mutts is like the best.
Okay.
Dude, I like American cheese, dude.
I do love American cheese.
I just like that it's gooey. It's a good connector. Like
So you're about the melter.
I'm about the melt. I'm cheese is for melting
Okay.
in my world.
Okay.
I mean, I don't disagree with you. I just love all the cheeses. It's hard for me to like. It's like asking me like which family member do you want to kill? It's like I don't know.
Wow.
It's tough. It's a tough call.
Okay. I actually don't feel strongly enough to even have a favorite cheese. I would just say like feta
Again,
just because
health
I
pill.
thought about it. Yeah. I'm sorry. Okay. Do you want to hear about Andrew Jackson's
Yeah,
cheese?
where are we going with this?
I'm just doing some cheese background. Okay? Now we're ready. On February 22nd, 1837, President Jackson had a 1,400-pound block of cheddar cheese hauled into the White House for an open house with thousands of citizens and his staff. And everyone ate the cheese and talked about America.
That fucking rules, dude. That's
Do we have like a? Do they give any? When you did the research? Did they give any like a reference as to size? Like, what's a 1,000 something block of cheddar cheese look like? Like, is that like the size of like this table, or is it like can I crawl on top of it?
I
Yeah,
bet it's fucking
absolutely.
huge. I bet it's huge. I bet it's so fucking big,
Yeah.
dude. I bet it's
It
like
was
almost the
massive.
size of this
2
room.
tons of cheese.
It was 2 tons.
2
of cheese.
tons.
That's gotta
How
be
much is
like
a ton. That's 1,000.
1,000 pounds. I bet that's like almost the size of this fucking room. Like
It
we're
was
talking like
very, very big.
10 by 10. Yeah, dude. That's got to be that. That's like a fucking art piece.
But-
It's like a sculpture. It's like a
Like, how big is like a pound of cheddar cheese? Like,
Yeah, I
you think
bet-
it'd be like a handful of cheddar cheese.
Yeah.
Like a
Think about the deli.
A bag of shredded cheddar is like usually like a pound, right? So then 2,000 bags of that.
yeah, bro.
It's a lot.
Interesting.
So here's how it came to be. A dairy farmer in Sandy Creek, New York, was trying to brag about how good he was at making cheese. So he made 10 massive cheeses and had a celebration. The biggest one, okay, here's the stats you're looking for. 4 feet in diameter, 2 feet tall. That's not very big at all.
Wait, that's how big the 2000 thing of cheese was?
There's no way. Okay, in the pictures, in the drawings, it was like huge. There's no way that's
Something's not adding up.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I don't know. Like,
4 feet in diameter. Unless we're talking like maybe back in the day,
cheese
like
was
the
heavier.
the cheddar was just had the weight of fucking gold.
Yeah, dude. Yeah.
Like,
dense as
that's
fuck.
why they only live to like 40, because one bite of that fucking cheese would just
Yeah.
clog up your whole shit.
immediate.
I bet it was sharp too. I don't think
Yeah,
it
but
was
it was-
any.
It
I don't
was
think
aged
it was.
for a year because they dropped it off and then nobody did anything with it for a full year.
Yeah, 'cause
Probably
nobody could
because they
fucking
didn't know
lift it.
what to do.
They didn't have fucking forklifts.
So
just
then it
sitting-
just aged for a full year.
It's just like
in the
sitting
White
in the
House.
hallway, like a Grubhub delivery gone wrong, and then you see that
Yeah.
delivery sitting in the hallway for 2 days in a row, and you're like, someone's not home, and it got dropped off in front of the wrong door. That's this cheese.
And then you try to steal it and it weighs 1,400 pounds.
Yeah.
And you're like, oh, I'm about to be the richest man on the planet once I open up this gold bullion that somebody just left. And then you open it and you're like, maybe it is gold. It's the same color. And then it starts to smell terrible.
And then you decide to bite it.
And then you're like,
And
I
then
should
you're like,
eat this.
You never know. You never know till you try.
Yeah.
Okay, so the guy who sent it to Andrew Jackson actually wasn't even a Jackson supporter. He
wanted to kill him.
Oh my god, right? Yeah. It was poison. No, it wasn't. But he wasn't even a supporter. He just wanted to flex.
Yeah, he wanted it was a publicity stunt.
Yeah.
It was advertising.
And show
Come
off,
on down to
like-
Rick's Cheese.
Exactly.
What's the guy's name? Does he have a name?
Oh,
Cheese guy?
The cheese guy's name is Colonel Thomas Meacham.
Come on down to Colonel Thomas Meacham's Cheese Emporium.
Yeah, exactly.
His first name's Colonel. It's not a title. That's just...
So it was local pride for New York. New York was prospering. The Erie Canal was open. It was an economic powerhouse. He believed making this cheese for the president would celebrate the region's agricultural success. So a parade brought the cheese to the White House. I told you it aged there for a year because no one knew what to do with it. What would you do with 2 tons of cheese? If 2 tons of cheese arrived at your house.
Cut it up with some baking soda and bag it up and sell it.
Oh my God. Okay.
What are you talking about? Gotta flip this cheese,
You gotta
dude.
flip the cheese.
Yeah, you have to
You gotta
the
flip this
cheese.
fucking cheese, dude.
If it just showed up, I mean, I would get some. I would get fucking 5,000 pounds of Ritz crackers. Fucking,
For starters.
Yeah, that's probably what I would. I mean, that would be the size. It's the size of my apartment, so it wouldn't be great.
Your apartment's only 4 feet by 4 feet.
Pretty much. I'd probably have it as my dining table, and then with every meal you could just take a little
You just
shred a little off the top.
You just shave off your table.
Yeah.
You put your hot coffee down on the table, it starts melting into your fucking
into
table.
Exact, dude.
Hell
Yeah,
yeah.
fucking put in some.
The mice would be happy.
Dig a little hole. It's like almost one of those bowls that you get at like what is that? Not Cold Stone, but Panera or some shit.
Oh,
Or
a bread bowl?
Bread bowl.
But you
But
get a
pour
cheese
the
bowl.
pour the
But you
soup
have
in
a
it.
cheese
But pour
bowl.
the soup in it and start just eating off the sides.
Hell yeah.
That'd be fucking.
Yeah.
That'd
get
be
some potato
good,
soup.
dude. Yeah, get some potato soup.
Yeah.
What else do you put cheese on? Chili.
Anything.
Anything.
But soups. Not all soups you're gonna put cheese on.
Tomato.
No.
Tomato soup.
You could put cheddar on.
Yeah, you could put on.
I
That's
think that'd be
yeah.
good.
I mean, you dip it in
Cheese.
Well, you dip.
That's just like liquid pizza essentially. So
Right.
you're just you get a nice hunk of like sourdough or something. You get the tomato soup. You get the cheese on the sides. You just scrape and then you're just like making your own soggy little pizza with every bite.
Hell yeah.
I wonder if making a 2-ton block of cheese is like standard now. You know what I mean? Like when
Oh,
they're
yeah,
like
probably.
when Kraft is like pumping out bags of shredded
The
cheese.
density, the numbers on this just aren't doing it for me. Like
What do you mean?
that it's
I think the
it's got to be
dimensions are wrong.
it's got to be much bigger than 4x2.
Yeah. No, it
for
does.
1,400 pounds.
Yeah.
I mean, do we have access to the internet right now? Can we look up what does a 2-ton pound of cheese look like?
No.
Okay.
Speculation station.
Yeah. Okay. Just use your imagination.
Okay.
We've decided it's as big as Elliot's apartment, and I think
Yeah.
that's right. So, have you ever been given gifts that just sit around in your house? And if so, what were they?
Almost everything my mother gets me.
Okay. Which is what? Appliances?
This year she got me these rechargeable hand warmers for gloves.
That's cute.
It's cute, but they're almost like tchotchkes. I don't
Yeah.
really need them, so then I get them. I'm like, I'll use that one day, and I just never use it, and it just sits there for years.
Do you feel bad getting rid of it, and that's why you still have it, or
I
are you
eventually
just
get rid
lazy?
of it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Here's a picture of the. Are we able to? We should bring this up for the people in post.
Yeah. See, huge.
That's
Yeah,
not.
but that's a drawing. That's not like you're using
but it
this
was
like it's like a picture. I could draw
14
you a picture.
But it was but back then this was all they had. They weren't
Yeah, but
allowed
that
to
was
lie in
probably
drawings.
like a newspaper.
Every drawing that they did was perfectly accurate.
Yeah.
Because it was the only record.
It's all they had.
They didn't have photos.
Historically
so
accurate.
Also,
you would-
by the way,
if you were a painter,
that piece of cheese that they're all sitting around is not the size of your apartment. That looks about 4x2.
no.
No way.
Dude,
It's
the
bigger
size of
than
the
a
table.
sofa. It's bigger than a sofa.
It's bigger than a sofa.
Okay.
1,400 pounds, bro.
It's bigger-
1,400 pounds.
Bigger than a sofa.
I thought it was 2 tons. You said it's 1,400 pounds.
1,400 pounds. Other sources say 2 tons. Listen, we don't have the. It was 1832.
I think.
Are you suggesting that 1,400 pounds is like just a tidbit to you? Like, why are you acting like
Yeah,
1,400
but
pounds
you're like, 1,400
isn't just
It
a
wasn't
ridiculous
2
amount of
tons. That means
cheese?
It's definitely closer to 4. It's 4x2. Like that picture is not the size of an apartment. It's like the size of
Once you're over 1,000 pounds of cheese, all right.
I just think I'm just trying to be realistic about how big this block of cheese was.
You're pretty much 4x2, and how much do you weigh?
Yeah.
I don't know. I haven't done a scale in a while. I have
Okay.
suits to fit in this summer.
Yeah, for cheese parties.
Yeah, to go to cheese parties.
Suits
I have to
to fit
lose
in for
weight so I can
cheese
get
party.
fat at all these weddings this fucking summer.
Weddings pretty much are cheese parties.
Yeah, they are.
Don't you
With
think?
an open bar, no shots until you tip them a fucking sawbuck at the top of the wedding party. Gotta give them a little something up top, and then you're getting shots all night.
Yeah, cheese.
No.
You pay them in cheese.
No, I give them a Harriet Tubman. 2 Harriet Tubmans.
2 Harriets.
Remember this face.
I give them cheese. Okay, so we have 1,400 pounds of cheese. He's like, what am I going to do with this? He starts giving pieces to his friends. Doesn't even make a dent.
Because it's so much cheese.
It's too much cheese, right? Andrew Jackson, he did the Trail of Tears. He defeated the British at New Orleans. This cheese, though, he couldn't manage. So, he's the people's president.
He did the Trail of Tears, and he couldn't eat some cheese.
Yeah.
I mean, that's just inconceivable that you do the Trail of Tears and you don't know what to do with some cheese in
Can't
your
handle.
in your living room.
Could have
Yeah.
done the Trail of Less Tears and given some of those native people some cheese
Oh my God.
instead of asbestos or whatever he put in those blankets.
It was smallpox, right?
Smallpox,
Or
yeah.
whatever. Whatever he put in.
That's how you know Chris comes from trash. Just like the most deadly thing in his entire perspective is like
Asbestos.
construction materials. he's like, you know, the Nazis, what they did with asbestos was just so wrong. They had those Jews working, and also OSHA would have had a field day with.
There's fiberglass in that. Little shards of fiberglass. And lead. They put lead poisoning in there.
You know when.
Asbestos in the blankets.
You know, it was when we bombed Nagasaki. What they don't tell you is that it was asbestos in those bombs. And
The amount of asbestos they had to put in them bombs to create a mushroom cloud. Mutants, all of them now.
Yeah.
they got to call Celino and those Japanese. They should call Celino and Barnes. Who's doing a lot with
They should've.
asbestos these days. They
Wait, it's only Barnes though, right? Selena's the one who's
R.I.P.
dead?
So, yeah, R.I.P.
R.I.P.
One of them.
Oh,
yeah.
one of them died?
Yeah.
Yeah, but it was like sketchy. Helicopter crashed. Yeah. And he had those new ads, the solo ads, ready immediately.
Yeah. Yeah.
Anyway, back to cheese. Okay.
We're watching you, Barnes.
Yeah, we're watching you, Barnes. Okay, so he was a populist, Andrew Jackson, right? He was the first president that wasn't from like the Northeast elite.
He was fucking illiterate.
Yeah,
he couldn't read.
Hell yeah.
He couldn't read.
Yeah.
And
so you're saying I got a chance?
Yes.
Yeah, baby.
You do. So, okay, he was called the People's President. When he was inaugurated, he was like, we have to have this inaugural dinner open to the public. And everyone in the White House was like, absolutely not, that's crazy. And he was like, I demand it. So, like, mobs of people showed up. And the Washington elite freaked out, started calling him the mob president. And then his supporters called him the people's president. So, he has too much cheese. He's like, get the people in here. Give the cheese to the people, right? So he opens it up for an open house. He's like, come one, come all. Eat this cheese. We'll talk about the country. It was gone in 2 hours.
Hell yeah.
Right? Sounds pretty fun.
I'm sure there were some people going in there with like, bringing like,
oh,
you know
yeah.
how like
they took
cheapskates
yes.
go to like all you can eat buffets with Ziploc
exactly.
bags?
They did it. Yeah.
They're like, kids, bring your buckets.
10,000 people came
Whoa.
for a piece of the cheese.
God, imagine getting like some of the cheese towards the end. Everyone's been touching the shit.
Yeah, so
it's
gross.
like it's like when you like show up late to like a party with food and there's like scraps left on the fucking
Yeah, and it's
on the
just
and
table
it's
and you're
been
like, I don't
there
want
for
to eat
a
any of
year.
this.
the shrimp cocktails, just like the shrimp were just floating.
yeah, in
In
water.
the melted ice.
Yeah.
The charcuterie
Yeah.
board, there's like 2 pieces of salami and like 1 piece of like sweating provolone.
Yeah,
You're like, I'm
yeah.
not eating any of this shit.
Exactly. So
Sick.
You would if it was the White House.
they ate the cheese. They took the cheese. Okay, then it was a mess. Okay, so here's a description from the time.
Everybody was constipated for 2 weeks.
Okay. They said the carpet was slippery with cheese.
Oh yeah,
Oh.
that would make sense. Because then you got these fucking animals coming in there eating it. Some of it's fallen, assuming it's like a crumbly cheese.
They called it an evil-smelling horror.
Please tell me someone died.
And that the smell stretched for several blocks beyond the White House. And that was the cheese party. So,
Dude, that cheese must have been fucking rank.
yeah.
Why doesn't cheese? I mean, I know that like when does cheese turn from like, oh, it's the good kind of mold to like, this is poison?
1835, it's got to be the bad kind the whole time. Right?
I
Yep.
don't know that. I think you can eat a lot of molds. Like,
Yeah.
I think like it's less about a moldy cheese killing you, and more about that it's just gonna taste disgusting.
At a
Well,
certain
plus
for
it's asbestos in the cheese anyway.
for almost yeah.
That's actually how you make cheese.
Yeah, that's how they help the all them plants grow,
That's right. That's how you fucking
and then the cows are eating it.
insulate your attic is just stick a fucking hunk of ched. But honestly, like you say that you can eat molds, but I'd say, and I know you have your own thing that you do, but the rest of us,
different set of enzymes that can handle it.
the rest of us, when we see mold, we dispose.
When I see mold on like a bag, like if I have a bag of shredded cheese and there's mold, I throw it away. But like blue cheese, the blue is literally molds.
Yeah.
Like that is what it is.
Yeah, but that's exactly my point. Like how?
When do you?
Right, how do you know?
Because obviously we all know that the shred, they're not just like, if you leave it in for a couple weeks, you're gonna get some great new flavors. You know, they're like, this is, you probably shouldn't eat that. But why? You know?
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe it's just like a mold that we with certain cheeses that age, you just like know that you can eat it, and it's like not a big deal. Like with blue cheese, because like there's like a cheese I saw Andrew Zimmerman eat once, where this shit was aged like 30-something years. It was just literally just mold.
I was about to say,
disgusting.
maybe the answer is that you can eat the moldy cheese.
That you just can.
We just don't.
We just don't because it's gross.
Because
it's like
gross,
the same thing. Like I know of
cheese
cheese. Like I know people who have like eaten cheese. It's like stinky, gross, super fucking moldy cheese. Like I don't like that. But then the only reason it's like that is because it's just aged longer and got moldier rather than eating it like fresher.
Okay, so the answer is that it's used to grow some of the cheese mold, but it's a special kind of mold that doesn't have mytoxins, and so you can eat it.
So you can eat the molds.
The moldy cheese. That's why but it's like purposeful. They like breed the mold. It's like a specific kind of mold that is used on purpose. It doesn't just like come in later.
Right.
Yeah.
Sick.
Through the insulation.
Yeah.
Coming later through the insulation.
Yeah. Through that.
When your cheese becomes asbestos.
Okay, so then this was not the first giant cheese in the White House either. There was one before that.
Oh.
Jefferson was gifted.
And let me tell you, we had a giant cheese in the White House for about 4 years.
It was
and
cheese.
boy, did he stink up the place.
You thought blocks of stink was bad. Try a whole country of stink.
2 hours. It took us about, we almost couldn't get rid of him.
4 years to clean that cheese up.
He's running again. That cheese is coming back. That Cheeto. So Jefferson was gifted a giant cheese also. From the people of Cheshire, Massachusetts. They used every cow in town to make the cheese, and they were very proud of it. It was 900 cows. It became known as the mammoth cheese, and this started a trend of making giant foods. So then people started making like mammoth bread, mammoth veal, like all these things.
This is the beginning of American culture.
Yeah. Right?
American culture didn't exist prior to them making a giant cheese for Thomas Jefferson.
Exactly.
No, Britain had no concept of that ingenuity and genius to just be like, what about this, but just like that?
Yeah, dude, it's great.
And that set the foundation for
all
everything else. Yeah.
Because I would say like food eating competitions of like, you finish this like 14-pound burger. It's,
it's
man
free.
versus food.
It's free.
That kind of shit.
Yeah.
Right?
That stomach ache is now free.
I see a direct line from the mammoth cheese to all this stuff.
Yeah.
Hot dog eating contest.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude, we're always trying to find the biggest fucking...
I think it starts earlier than that, but we don't have to get into that discussion. Just the whole iteration of how this country started. Like, nah, fuck you, we're going to do it better.
Not necessarily better,
but people
had
larger. People had revolutions. People had revolutions before. I'm just saying, like we were culturally British, and then we made cheese.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. Then the accent changed.
That's right.
That's when we got an American accent.
Mm-hmm.
From chewing on too much cheese.
Yeah, we're not British anymore. No more tea.
Yeah.
Who the fuck eats tea with cheese?
Yeah, we were like, well, I don't really know. And we took about it and I don't know about any of this, man. This shit's busting for real, dude.
Yeah, exactly. And, okay, also, question. Have you seen The West Wing? The show.
With like Rob Lowe?
Yeah, he's in it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm familiar.
No. But I'm familiar with it, but I've never watched it.
Okay, so in the show, the
I'm not
president...
a fucking Republican, bro.
Yeah, I've never seen it. I'm like, I don't want to watch...
I'm just kidding.
A lot of this podcast is going to be Breck, all of us referencing things that we haven't seen.
Yeah. Well, okay, I'm just asking because in the show, the president has what he calls Big Block of Cheese Day.
Oh, and it's a ref.
And it's a reference to Jefferson's cheese open house. So then there is an actual real feedback loop between the actual White House and the West Wing. so Obama then had a big block of cheese day open house.
Really?
Which was referencing The West Wing.
Which was referencing Jackson.
Which was referencing Jackson. Yeah.
Kind of like hip hop. That's how hip hop kind of works. Like there's a soul or an R&B song that's great that was probably written by somebody else but popularized by someone else, and then someone samples it to make a song, and then 10 years later someone samples the song that sampled the popular version of the R&B song. It's that like...
I'm talking about a feedback loop between the actual White House and the fake White House on the TV show.
Yeah.
I don't...
No, I think I see what Chris is saying, though.
Because the show is taking from a historical reference. Obama maybe didn't know about the historical reference, but took it from a show that he liked, which is taking from a historical...
You think President Obama didn't know?
So then,
do I know?
Well, then, so you're saying that? Are you saying that he referenced the West Wing, or are you saying that he referenced Jackson?
That he...
Because you just said that he took it from the show, not from knowing about Jefferson.
But on the show, it's explicitly a reference to Jackson.
Right. So, but then you suggested that the reason Obama
It's so fucking lame that Obama's just like watching the West Wing about like being president.
I know.
And it's like, when I'm president, I'm gonna do something just like this.
Yeah, just like the West Wing president.
That's my Obama voice. I'm Obama.
Come on, guys.
I'm President Barack Obama, and I'm just gonna do everything that they do on the show. I just love television and who's that old guy? It's Sheen. It's
Martin Sheen.
Martin Sheen.
Yeah, old school.
Yeah. I just love Martin and the way that he adopted that role, and I think that I could really see myself in that role, and maybe when I'm in there, I could do the cheese thing. I could do all sorts of things.
Everyone will be distracted.
People said that he didn't have the experience to be president, but he was like, yo, I've watched The West Wing. I'm ready.
I mean, they didn't.
And honestly, like, I think we all, if there's anything that the last 2 decades have taught us is like, the president has to be like the easiest job in all of government. Just like the people that have done it, I think.
Yeah.
Anybody can kind of do it.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah. I just feel like it's a bunch of yes and no questions all day.
Yeah, you just have to be
like, can we do this? Are we doing this? You're like, yes.
Yeah.
No. Yes. No. Yes. No.
That's true. You don't.
I mean, those decisions wear on you because it ripple effects pretty much.
No, I feel like
globally, but
I feel like there's yes and no, or like I feel like Biden's kind of like, I don't know, man.
That's true.
Well, somebody's inside of him controlling him.
Yeah,
So
but that's what I'm saying.
Someone's saying yes or no.
But that's why the job's that's why the job's easy is because nobody's just gonna let you do whatever you. So you're
like
being controlled by so many people that you're just like, you know.
Yeah, you're just up there getting battered around.
This kind of reminds me of Obama, I guess, did his own cheese thing, and then Trump. One of my favorite fucking Trump moments is when it was after, I think it was like Alabama won the national championship.
Oh my god.
Fucking football game, or maybe it's the basketball championship, whatever. The team goes to the White House, and Trump just gets like 2 tables just filled with McDonald's.
Yeah. That probably was the second smelliest day in the White House after Jackson's cheese party.
That's the true heir, I think, to the Jackson throne, to the Jackson cheese throne, where it's like, yeah, you can bring in cheese again as like an homage, but
West Wing took it from Jefferson, and then Obama took it from West Wing, and then Trump was like,
"Who? I'm not bringing cheese.
Yeah,
I'm bringing a real American treat, McDonald's."
he brings fucking McDonald's in,
and
cheese is gay.
The picture of Trump in front of those. You've never seen a man more happy with a decision that he's made in his entire life than Trump just being like, "Look at all of this McDonald's. This is so much McDonald's."
It is kind of like I'm not like a Trump guy, but man, it is kind of sick though. like just be like, look at all this fucking McDonald's.
It's also just like when, he could have had it catered by like the expert chefs that are full-time staffs at the White House to do this literally for this exact purpose. And he's like, you guys suck. Mickey D's it is. These athletes, they don't want steak. They don't want delicious steak.
About the dinner.
Yeah, some of them were like, and it was like not even hot.
It wasn't. It was just cold McDonald's.
It was just room temperature.
Yeah, McDonald's doesn't age quite like a ched, you know?
Yeah, you can't leave it. You can't leave it for a year.
Videos where they leave it for like years,
and it doesn't age at all. Yeah,
there's like no mold. It's still in like mint condition.
Yeah.
It might just like lose a little bit of like. It might wilt a little bit. But
no asbestos in that, baby. That's
That's like there was always like.
Well, it's just solid asbestos.
Yeah.
I feel like every year there was like a kid in high school who would just like he would throw like a sandwich in the back of his locker and it would just sit there for the entire fucking year. And then at the end when you have to clean out lockers, like there's always like the kid who's like, "Oh, sick! I threw this in here back in the fall." And you're like, "Wow!" It's like
aged
turning into a monster. Yeah.
Time to gather round.
So gross.
So, do you think an enormous block of cheese is a good gift?
Yes.
Yes, and I've given an enormous block of cheese, a wheel of cheese before. When I went to Italy in high school for this like EF tours like school trip, and we like did whatever. We went on the thing, and we were at this market, and they had this huge wheel of parm, and I was like, wouldn't it be fucking sick if I took this home and like gave it to my parents? So I took this huge wheel. It was like, you know how it has that like seal around it? Mm-hmm. So I just like threw it in my giant like check bag and like folded all my clothes on it. The thing was like literally this big. I had to like heave it into my bag.
Did they give you a hard time at customs?
They didn't, nothing, not a word. And then I said to my parents, I was like, look what I got you guys. I just pulled out this huge wheel of fucking parm. We had parm for like a year. It was great.
Nice. Okay, so this guy has literally done that.
Yeah, it was sick.
That is so crazy. I knew you were wild, dude, but I didn't know you were checking cheese like that. I didn't know that you were.
Dude, I was like 16. Yeah, like 16, 15 or 16.
That's just. I feel like if I'd brought that back to my parents would have been like, I think you need therapy. Like, we're gonna, like.
I mean,
why would you think
like
that? Why would you think that this was a good idea?
Yeah, my parents would have been pissed off.
But why would they be pissed? You didn't get in trouble, and now you got a big. It's parm from Italy. Like, why?
But
what are you
gonna do it? Yeah.
It's parm. It doesn't have to be refrigerated. It's like a room temperature cheese.
So it was kind of.
It wasn't even in a fridge when I bought it.
So it just became like a household ornament.
Well, we ate it. We would eat it.
Right, but it was.
We would eat it.
You would eat it over the course of some years.
Yeah.
Put it on the lasagna.
Yeah.
Put it on the Cheerios.
We would just shave.
Put it on the Cheerios. Put it on the fucking.
Yeah.
Nice sharp parm.
Deodorant. Just take a little chunk.
Yeah, put it in your hair.
Gotta take the surfboard out. Give it a little
Conditioner.
wax.
Give it a little wax, exactly.
Cheese up the surfboard before you go out.
Lube.
Have a cheese party.
Lube.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Nice cheese lube.
Yeah.
All right. Okay, enough. And, okay, my last question is,
babe, can you, I just want to try something.
Can you melt more of the cheese?
Can you melt more of the cheese?
Yeah, you just have a fondue next to your bed.
I'm drying up. Melt more of the cheese.
But it's parm, so she's got to grate it.
And then throw it in the microwave.
Like, I don't know if this is working. It's my culture.
Also, if you're using...
My culture is culture.
Also, if you're using melted parm as lube, it's eventually going to congeal and harden again.
Yeah, it doesn't
you're
melt super
You're
well
using
either.
it. It's like a candle wax. It's like getting like hard again. Like all of your dick and snatch. So funny. It's like when you make a wax hand. But it's just like...
That would be the most Italian thing in the world would be a fleshlight made of fucking mozzarella.
You fucking a knot of buffalo mutts? That would be the best cheese to fuck, by the way.
Yeah.
I'll take you guys to. I should. Have you guys had?
That's how Velveeta is made. It's just you come in a hunk of fucking mutts and
and then let mold get out.
Leave it. Yeah.
And it turns into
That's what burrata is on the inside.
Yeah.
Oh man.
His cum.
My cum is the center of all burratas.
This is one of the grossest bits of all time.
Yeah. Okay. So, any final words about cheese?
Cheese. We had like 27 years together, and I miss you every day. And I just hope things can be back to normal at some point. I'm taking probiotics. I'm doing the work. And I just want to be together again.
In the meantime, you can fuck it.
Yeah. I'm still cheesing every day, yo. I'm cheesing now. I'll cheese to the day I fucking die. Probiotics or not, dude. Doing all the cheese. I'll still smuggle cheese, and I'll fuck the cheese.
Oh my god.
And I'm gonna make a 3-ton block of cheese, bro. Get at me. That's my closing arguments on cheese. Harriet Tubman for the 20.
I was really worried about what Harriet's role was going to be in this. Do not bring Harriet. Do not bring St. Tubbs into your perverted.
That's going to be his cheese company. Tubman's Cheese.
Tubman's Cheese.
Tubman's Cheese.
No. Oh, no. Okay.
Coming soon.
Cheese tubs. Having nothing to do. It's just because I sell tubs of cheese, but I use a Harriet Tubman figure as my logo. For it.
Good. That's what you use. That's the logo of choice.
Yeah. This cheese is free range. Like Harriet Tubman freed the slaves, right? So that's not a negative thing; it's a positive thing.
That's a whole other history conversation that we'll teach you about next time, all right? So
yeah, don't go around calling slaves free range. They don't.
What do you mean? She set them free.
They didn't become when the
not fully free like they are today. Like they couldn't go buy a PS5 and shit.
But
what? I'm not saying anything wrong. Yes, they got freed, but it wasn't life.
But it wasn't
great.
life wasn't
great.
It wasn't but I know, but we weren't once slaves were freed and then we allowed them to become free range.
Okay, I see what you're saying. That's not how I meant it, but yeah, it's not, they're free. It's free.
Chickens.
Oh my god. Yeah. Brown eggs. Free range eggs.
Yeah.
Okay. That's our show. This is the Pure Chaos Party Podcast.
Yeah.
We hope you found our episode about cheese utterly fascinating.
This will be edited.
Heavily.
No. We're good. It's good. It was a good one.
We gotta go.
Yeah, we go to go.
Try again.
We go to go.
Gouda.
We gotta go.
We gotta go.
I'm not participating in this.
Okay, bye.